And now for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby. And you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel. Wow.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, one and all. Guys, we are running 2 big races here this evening. Race number 1, we're going to be in the Porsche Cup. That's the 922.2. It's the most recent Porsche Cup car. And we're going to run it at Fuji in Japan. We're going to get a great view of Mount Fuji near Tokyo as we circuit around here for about 30 minutes. Got a 30-minute race for race 1. It will be open setups. If you want to join us, March 17 is your password. March 17 will get you into this hosted session. Again, you'll find us in the hosted session. Search for Flying Aces and come race with us. This is a road race, so no iRating minimum or cap or class requirement. If you have a heartbeat and an iRacing subscription, you can race with us this evening. Again, that's race number 1. Race number 2, we are going to Daytona. We're going to run the NASCAR Next Gen Cup cars, and we're going to test out the new drafting parameters as iRacing has supposedly, as they do every single new build of iRacing, they update the drafting parameters. So we'll see what the draft feels like in those NASCAR Cup cars. Well, again, we'll say happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody, especially if any of you are of Irish heritage. It may be more special to those people than others, but a lot of people use it as an excuse to drink. But anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Before we get rolling too far along, I've got to say thank you to these guys and these gals who help support this channel.
Stay caught up on our racing schedule at _FlyingAces on X or on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Need race-winning open setups on iRacing? Check out the official Coca-Cola iRacing e-NASCAR setup supplier at Maconi Setup Shop. Save 10% off your order with promo code FlyingAcesTV. I want to thank RaceLab for providing us with our live stream standings, track map, and other useful racing widgets. If you're a live streamer or simply a sim racer, check out RaceLab. Looking for NASCAR diecast or NASCAR merchandise? Check out Plan B Sales or Circle B Diecast. Save $5 off your order of $30 or more with the promo code FlyingAcesTV. You could walk away with $100 tonight courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare in Brandon, Mississippi. Drivers must win 2 races, have the Team Racers for Christ or a similar faith-based logo on both race-winning cars, and have an iRating of 3,000 or less at tonight's feature race to win the prize.
Marcolian, our poll sitter this evening. Thank you for tuning in, Marcolian. William Bowles, I do appreciate that. Yes, Marcolian, glad the power's back on. Was ready to race yesterday. About 5:30, the power went off and stayed off to, I want to say, about 7:30. It might have been a little bit before 7, but it was way too late to get the live stream set up, and I could not run it. So we are going to run the same schedule tonight that we had planned last night. All the race credit spots are full. So Spasm, if you see anybody in the chat asking for a race credit, all spots are full for a Daytona race this evening. And my man, Spasm, there he is, our moderator. Thank you very much, Spasm, for everything that you do. We have Jason Long, everybody, from the People's Republic of Communist California, who, like me, is not happy about that Denny Hamlin win from yesterday. I am teetotaler Irishman and don't give a flip about St. Patty's Day. There you go. Right there you go. Some people don't care. I don't know many people that actually do, except for an excuse to go out and drink. But anyway, hey, we're going to have fun here. No alcohol included in this show. But let's head out here to Fuji and see what we can do. Again, 30 minutes of racing action is what we got. We're going to have a fun time. I am piloting the KOA Porsche Cup machine. Dirty Dan Taylor, everybody. Is Dirty Dan in here? Dirty Dan is not in here. Dirty Dan may have a league race or something of that nature. I'm not sure. But we got John Creighton, Rick Goodell, Scott Ferguson, myself, Garrett White, Rick Javorkin, Harrison Prohaska. I do want to make a sincere apology. I originally posted this race would start at 7:15 or open up at 7:15. And Rick Javorka called me out on it, and I had to go back late in the day and change it. 6:45 is when it opened. But anyway, we're getting after it right here. We will grid up here in about 9 minutes. Fuji Speedway. We are in Japan this evening for race number 1. Oh no, easy does it. Easy does it. Cold tires. Let's try to set a hot lap. I think this is only the second time, maybe the third time, that we have ran the Porsche Cup cars on the channel. Yeah, sorry about that, Dan. I originally posted 7:15. Do I eat corned beef? I have. I don't dislike it. I just haven't had any in a long time. No, please. Come on. We got to be better than that. Michael Johnson, evening to you, bud. Mike M. Hope everyone has had a good day. Looking forward to some racing, as am I. Outlaw will join us for race number 2. Oh, so Dirty Dan's just now getting home. Outstanding. This is a new, well, I think it's probably 3 months old, 3-month-old car. I think they updated the Porsche Cup car, the previous build of iRacing, so this is definitely a brand new car to me. And it has quickly become my favorite road racing car. Everybody, Weldy Weld is here. All right, so last night we couldn't race if you're just tuning in, or maybe you remember, my electricity went out last night. We got about 4 inches of snow. It's almost all melted now. Anyway, so instead of racing last night, I watched F1 the movie with Brad Pitt. Pretty dang good. My wife and I both enjoyed it. Yeah, Mother Nature needed a timeout, no doubt about it. Got a really wet, heavy snow, and I think it may have broken a couple power, maybe some trees on some power lines, I'm not sure. But we got none of the snow that they got up in Michigan. Hey everybody, Chris Carter. From Columbus, Ohio, that guy. He's a Buckeye.
Hey JW, did my race credit request from last night carry over to tonight?
I'm sorry, Rick. I had to reset those where I didn't race, so and they're all full. So I apologize.
No worries.
All right. Yeah, last night we had 11 people before I was going on the air, or before I was getting ready to set things up, before the electricity went out. Had 11 people asking for a race credit last night. So I didn't know any fair way of doing it. So today we just did all brand new. Let's see what we got going on here. 150. Oh, break turn 1 150 and turn 3 at 75. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Harrison. Do appreciate the insight. Let me PM. Thank you. There we go. So let's go figure out. First of all, let me turn my brakes up just a little bit. I'm out here just trying to get around the track. Harrison is measuring braking points and tire temperatures and all that stuff, which is wonderful. Someday, hopefully, I can. Get to that point. I don't understand. I don't understand the brake bias. Anyway, we'll roll with what we've got. Tell you what, let me try a different setup. Let me try one of the official setups here. Let's see, do they have one for Fuji? I don't think so. It would be alphabetized and negative. Negative on the Fuji. I am running a Hockenheim setup that I like a lot. Oh, let's see. There is no Fuji. A, B, C, D, E. Nope, no Fuji. It's okay. Let's go with a low downforce. Let's try that. Low downforce endurance. Monza. All right, there we go. We're using a Monza setup. Smart. Let's try that. Long straightaways. Got a couple of chicanes in it. Let's just try Monza. If it's good enough for Harrison, it's got to be good enough for me. Let's use Monza. We'll go Monza. We'll skip the qualifying one. Although Hockenheim did feel pretty good. It does feel pretty good, actually. Feels more stable than the Hockenheim one. Love that Mount Fuji right there in front of us. Good evening, Charles Mikilski. Trap and Diablo is with us. Good evening, Trap. All right, it is about go time. Let's go ahead and look at our paints.
All right, man. Get that rhythm back.
We got that rhythm. Don't worry about it, Earl. We got the rhythm. That, of course, is my KOA Porsche. All these will be Porsche. 911 922.2 is the Porsche Cup car. That Dude Wipes machine is John Creighton. We're looking at the 6 car. That is Harrison Prohaska. The 5 car tonight is Garrett White. The 95 belongs to Scott Ferguson. And this machine, that is Rick Goodell's gorgeous, arguably the most beautiful race car I've ever laid eyes on. Love that race car. That is Rick Goodell. This SimuCube machine will belong to Rick Javorka. And we got to get Dirty Dan. I think that will round out our field. We did not get Aaron Allman. My apologies. Where's Aaron? Where's Aaron's car? There he is. He is in the... We have seen that livery quite a bit. And Dirty Dan Taylor in the Pennzoil machine. So that we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 competitors for this event. Dirty Dan is live. I think we're all getting ready to grid up. 30 minutes, 30% fuel. Let's make sure we have all the fuel in it we can get. 8.7 gallons. And let's go get after it. Scott Nichols, New England Patriots. Good evening to you, Scott Nichols, New England Patriots. Wreckfest 86. Enjoying the snow pretty well. But it's about all melted, so I think we'll go back to school tomorrow. We did not work today. We worked from home, but did not have to go in. All right, here we go.
1 to go. Left side on the restart. Closed right now.
Let's make sure that we can talk to the race room. We can indeed. Let me pull down that password. Let me move our relative over here. Nine cars getting ready to get after it here at Fuji. We are in Japan. It's got to be near Tokyo. That is Mount Fuji, off onto the top right-hand part of the screen. Hello, David Griffin. Good evening to you, buddy. Running some Porsche Cup this evening. All right, let's get ready and roll. It's getting about time for a new pair of racing gloves. These are about to meet their maker, so to speak. Gentlemen, we got 30 minutes of racing. We'll do that with 30% fuel. Best of luck to all competitors. And we do have a faster pair.
You're going to be lining up behind the 5.
All right, 9 cars. I need to finish top 5. That will be a great run for me. A really dirty track. Since the new update, all the tracks are really dirty. I like it. All right, here we go.
Double check those belts, but check your steering wheel one more time.
Steering wheel's good. Belts are great. They're latched. Pace car getting ready to make that hard right.
Ready, green flag.
Straight cash, homie.
Oh boy. I'll get to that in just 1 second. Try to hold off Dirty Dan. Which I'm always trying to hold off Dirty Dan. Everybody, it is David Griffin to the Porsche that finishes P4 in this race. David Griffin, you're a kind soul. Drivers, this just in, courtesy of David Griffin, P4 will receive a $4.99 prize. David Griffin. You're very kind, Dave. You're very kind. We'll give that a big old heart and a thumbs up. Rick Javorka has gotten by Dirty Dan Taylor. Crap, went a little wide right there. Went a lot wide, actually. Hey, Wayne Rodriguez. Dakota Richard.
Great lap, great lap. Keep it up.
Thank you, Chad. So we got Harrison and Garrett White in a league of their own. And then there's the rest of us. We may have had a wreck. I noticed that Doc Creighton and
That lap was a really good lap.
Scotty
man. Good job.
Ferguson had already disconnected. Seven laps of fuel remaining. Should be about 5 more minutes. Missed my mark.
One on the right side. All clear. One on the right side. Clear. On your right. Clear, 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 clear. On your right. On your clear, clear.
Textbook pass by Rick Javorka.
Sub.
Hey!
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the channel. Got 4 laps of fuel left. Four laps at the moment. Might be able to stretch it.
Wow, good lap.
Race is over halfway done. Oh boy. Oh boy. I missed my braking mark.
You're clear.
Dang, I was close.
Yeah, they're gonna slow you way down.
Almost.
I better slow down before I get a penalty.
That's the nice part about this track. If you go off, you don't lose too much.
That's true. I was admiring your paint and missed my braking marker.
I was glad I was looking in the mirror, I'll tell you that. say that would be the best pass ever made right there.
If it would have stuck. Now, let's don't miss our brake marker this go-round. You daggone right, McMinn. McMinn Golf will join us this evening. That is Sean McMinn. Two laps of fuel remaining.
You can go 2 laps. Coming on you. Good lap. Good job.
I'm hoping I don't have to take as much fuel. And I'll be able to pass Rick in the pits. Come on, man. Turn, baby.
Go down a little bit there, bud.
I'm going to try one more lap.
Black flag.
What'd I get black flag for? Oh, I must not have answered my my penalty. Well, that's going to kill my race. 41-second hold. Dang.
What happened, JW?
I think I got a off-track time penalty and didn't serve it. Didn't slow down in time.
40 seconds.
41.
Oh. I was expecting to see you in front of me when I came around.
That was the plan. Have to go to plan B now. Well, that's a swift kick below the belt, I'll tell you that. Tell you what we'll do is take a windshield tear off.
Here we go, fellas, 2 road speed.
No tires.
5 away. Sorry, dude, we really didn't have a choice, man. If we'd have pitted, we'd have been in the same position. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in, come on.
And we got a hold for 41 seconds, so fuel and 41-second penalty will take me out of any contention for a top 5. Son of a gun. When you overshot that turn, yep, that's right. When I overshot the turn, yeah, I had 30-some seconds to give back like 1 full second. I never did. Hey, there's Cody Hall, everybody. All right, good evening, Mongo. Chad Dinkins, everybody. Good evening to you, man. Tetley, I don't see any green. I've got green underwear on. There we go. So serving this penalty, got 7 more seconds. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second.
Go, man, go. Hard, hard, hard. Good road speed.
Well, I did bring a good car this evening. We were in contention for a podium finish of 3rd. Somehow I got to make up 19 seconds on Dirty Dan Taylor, Bruce Lignell. Got to do it. Don't know how we're going to do it, but we're got to do it. Vaping Bachelor, everybody, good evening. I hope you are feeling better. Barring any shenanigans, I will hit my goal of P5. But I had a chance at a top 3. But I got myself a penalty. Got myself a penalty, Buster Malcolm. Good evening to you. That's my fastest lap.
Hey, Aaron, take the inside. There you go.
Got about 2 minutes remaining in this one. Then we head to Daytona. Harrison should be shown the white flag here. This may be the final lap of the race. I'm not certain. Kind of hope it is, because I think he's going to lap me if we go 2 more laps. I'm going to come right out and say it. Best car on iRacing. We will go 1 more lap, and I'm pretty dang sure Harrison will lap me.
White flag.
I do believe he's already taken the checkered flag. So Garrett finished second. Rick Javorka with a heck of a run. And Dirty Dan. Nice win, Harrison. Great job, man. All right.
30 Dan wins the prize.
Look at him go. Nice run, Rick. You and Dan both. Great job.
You did a really good job.
As we always say.
Really, really well today. I'm sorry that didn't pan out.
Battling.
Yeah.
Guys, you prepared a great race car.
As always.
Yeah, I just couldn't hold it together tonight.
It happens, Dano. That is Dirty Dan, our podium finisher. P2, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this place is unforgiving.
Rick Javorka
But
finishes
I like
third.
A lot of runoff. I like that.
Second is Garrett White. And our race winner.
Yeah.
Our race winner.
I'm just not that good at
Harrison Prohaska. That is a beautiful Gulf Porsche.
I own every single one of them. I can't drive any of them.
Oh, don't beat yourself up, Dan. You're pretty dang good. Usually, Dan Taylor, Rick Javorka, and myself are always battling on the road racing, and that's what makes it so much fun. You've got you guys like Harrison Prohaska, Garrett White, and some others that are just flat out awesome. Is he going to pose in front of Mount Fuji? Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Right.
Let's hope so. There it is. There's Mount Fuji. Let's go ahead and grab this as our race-winning photograph with Mount Fuji in the background. That is Harrison Prohaska, everybody. Love that matte finished light blue Gulf livery on that thing. So I finished fifth in the KOA machine. Rick Goodell, I swear it's the most beautiful paint scheme I've ever seen. Love that car. Aaron Allman finishes seventh. Eighth is Scott Ferguson. And I'm curious what happened early in the race. Doc Creighton and Scott Ferguson. Let's see what happened here. It may have happened at the start of the race. Let's back up here. Oh, Doc did not start. He started in the back of the pack. Let's see if him and Scotty got together. No? Not sure what happened, but the Doc exited early. I don't know if there was a collision or what. These two guys racing hard. That's hard racing. Look at them go. Look at them go. Let's fast forward and see if they got together. I'm just curious. Doesn't look like it. But both of them exited the race about the same time. All right, that's making me dizzy. Not sure what happened, but anyway, that is our full field. Harrison Prohaska, our race winner this evening at Mount Fuji, or Fuji Speedway, near Mount Fuji, I should say. Love them big, tall mountains. Big fan of the big, tall mountains. Always have been. Hopefully always will be. All right, let's exit out. Again, Harrison, congratulations. Dirty Dan Taylor will receive that prize courtesy of David Griffin. Let's go ahead and get our Daytona race rocking and rolling. I will be selecting the Ford Mustang. Let's go here. There we go, heat race. If we have to run a heat race. Now, all race credit spots are accounted for. So if anybody wants to rely on that, that is not an option this evening. Daytona. Outlaw myself wants to test out the new drafting parameters as iRacing claims in their latest build. We'll see what the fuss is all about. Do they draft any differently? It's always good to know. We love drafting tracks. All right, ladies and gents, this baby is in the queue. It might be a baby. Or a boy, I don't know. Who won the gold? They're playing tonight, Vaping Bachelor. They will play tonight. They're getting ready to kick things off, I do believe. I do believe. All right, let me get some things switched over. We're going to switch out our road racing rim with our oval rim. We'll go to the software side of things. And put that on oval racing. Go over here and put the banner up for race number 2. I think Outlaw is going to join us. Let's see if he is not called in just yet. We'll get him shortly. And let's see. I've got one more thing to do. Oh, I did not run the timer. I ran lap counter that go around. Oops. Anyway, we're all set, ready to go. Stay out of trouble. Copy that, Dakota. Hey, Alex Cronky. Warren Kalki, they don't, but the Xfinity cars do. Why not? Let's see. Oh, there's the Outlaw. Right on cue. Dude. Ooh.
Up, Willsman.
Look at that hat. Where'd you get that? When did you get that?
I've got about a week ago. I picked her up on eBay for a nice price. A guy popped that up there for $25.
Huh.
And I took that, and then there was another one on auction after that, and it went for like $50.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Got a better deal. Yeah. Pretty good deal. Pretty good deal, bro. Pretty excited about that.
1-9 car now, Will, man. Side drafting. Uh-oh. Chris Carter says the new drafting package is not good. Ugh.
What's up, Spasm? What do you mean it's not good?
We're going to find out. All right.
Shoot. Look, all these drafting tracks are good stuff. I ain't worried about it.
I tend to think so, too. Warren Kalki says he is not running the Cup car at any drafting track anytime soon. Ladies and gents.
Come on.
Ladies, gentlemen. Your password is St. Patrick's Day. Well, look, we're going to run a race Outlaw, and somebody's got to win it, and I aim to be that guy.
We might as well.
Might as well.
I mean, heck, fall. Thank you, Dakota. I'm going to do my best to try to stay out of that trouble.
What's up, Carter Casey? Here comes trouble, he says. Well, let's find out. McMinn Golf, never too much. Never. Amen to that. Let me say it one more time. Never, Sean. Never enough Daytona. Never. Can't get enough Daytona. Can't get enough.
Never.
No.
Never.
We're never too far away from a good Daytona race.
No.
No.
Nope.
I got money. Money Coker wouldn't come within 50 miles of these things. I got money that Matt Coker, wouldn't come within 50 miles of these things. He may not. Hey, Outlaw, did you see his Discord message from Scott Nichols?
I just read it a few moments ago. Scott, unfortunately, I'm being rented out by Chili's right now. They've rented my car for a little while.
Understood.
So I have to ride the Dente.
Yeah, you got to go with who's paying the bills, man.
Yeah, I got to go through paying the bills tonight, bud. Sorry about that. Got to go with who's paying the bills.
Yep, that's what it's all about in the world of motorsports. Well, let's just go find out. Let's see what they can do. 7, 8. Crap.
Can't be no worse than some of the other plate races we've done as far as the drafting stuff. Surely we can get by each other and draft each other.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's got to be similar to the way it really is. I mean, come on. Look, hey, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get myself a drink of water, but pack my lunch tonight, Will, man.
What'd you get? What'd you bring?
I packed my lunch. Hold on a minute. Let me give it a shot. Yeah, I brought my trusty Kyle Petty lunchbox.
Whoa!
With my dinner in it.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, my trusty Kyle Petty lunchbox. Let me get my water out. Got my water, and I've got me some hot soup, Will, man, right here in my thermos.
Yeah, you do.
Yep. So I got me a trusty lunchbox. Kyle Petty, KP, if you're watching, I fully support you. And got my trusty Kyle Petty lunchbox.
Look at that.
Complete with the thermos, Will, man. We'll get my water out there.
What do you got in there? Chicken noodle soup?
I got some chicken noodle soup and water, Will, man. I'm ready to go. It's cold around here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
At least I don't have heartburn.
No. No. Did you ever tell Mom that her chili gave you heartburn?
Didn't have the heart to, Will, man.
Yeah. Hey, it was good chili.
It was the best tasting chili I've had in a long time.
Great.
But it burnt me up the other night, Wheels.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I sound like a dragon on here.
You did. You sure did.
Something else.
You sure did.
I don't have any. I gotta fix my force feedback on this thing a little bit. I ain't got much force feedback. I changed it for Vegas.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling right now with it. Let me go back in here.
I went up to a 12.6 and mine feels great. I'll let iRacing suggest.
What, the percentage you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. It was on 4 point something, and then iRacing suggested 12.6, and it feels really good.
Outside.
Still don't feel the best, but we'll be all right.
You're clear.
My car feels pretty dang good.
Well, we need to get in traffic.
I am in traffic.
Okay.
Fellow Pinto. Or Thelor Pinto.
Femore.
Thelor with a TH.
Huh. Thelor.
Outlaw, he is from Brazil. He messaged me today on the Discord wanting to know how do you get in these races. I told him it's very simple. Just join.
That's right. Get on in here, Thelor. Let's go now.
Clear, good job.
Let's do it.
Do you have any wristers left here, W?
Unfortunately, Kyle, we do not.
I'll tell you right now, Will, man.
I'm listening.
This car ain't drafting worth a crap.
Clear him.
Are you by yourself?
I'm just kidding. I'm just by myself.
Keep it up.
Yeah, I don't, listen. I don't think it's going to be all right. Ah, look at there.
He's
Warren Kyle Keith connected after he told me he wouldn't come within, what?
50 miles. 50 miles.
50 miles of one of these cars. I knew better than that. If you can drive a 1987 on this track, you can drive this thing.
Yeah.
And have a whole lot more fun doing it.
Probably so.
Dear heavens. M87s, I'm a little,
I love them.
Working the
I'm a little off base with those.
Clear low if you need it. Inside.
John McMahon said, I don't want no part of it. He left.
Yeah. He'll be back. He's a race credit driver. There ain't nothing wrong with the drafting. Feels good.
Matter of fact, it's actually sucking up better than it did last time.
That's what I've noticed.
Look, I'm slingshotting around the guy.
Don't slingshot.
I just shatted all
Hey,
over
J
him.
Dub and Outlaw. Happy St. Patty's Day, fellas.
Same to you, Jason. What'd you do?
Good job. You're doing a good job.
I just slingshotted all over his fella. I went right around him and turned 1 and 2, well, man, on the outside. Using that slingshot.
So past tense is slingshot.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Well, just wait till we get everybody out there. You won't be able to pass on the top.
Oh, Warren.
You gotta have a little talent.
Yeah.
If you're in a Ford, you'll be able to.
Being
A little
pushed by a
fade.
Chevy.
A little fate.
There ain't enough relish in the world to push that hot dog around the top.
We shall see.
We're gonna get her done. We're going to get her done.
Get her done, son.
Clear, clear.
So he's saying we're gonna have to ride in line, is what he's saying.
Maybe.
Inside.
The only reason I said that is just
Clear,
ran a
clear.
just ran a race last night at Atlanta, and leader led 196 of 200.
You're clear him.
Oh dear.
That's a lot.
Well, Rick Javorka's gonna win this race.
Could do it.
Inside.
So
I don't know.
with the updated car at Atlanta, there's a glitch with it where it's not really a glitch,
Clear
but like
low.
the ride height gets raised when you go up the racetrack, so then the car has less downforce and less speed. So it's really hard to run the top there, and it's only that place too.
Ah, there you
That
go.
might be the problem.
Yeah.
That might be the problem.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm only here as outlaws here.
Me too.
Appreciate that, Warren. Appreciate that, buddy.
I'm gonna pit in, Sean.
Me and Warren's
Working
teammates,
outside,
though, man. We
outside.
get out here, we're
Clear.
teammates.
Look, I feel like I got a hot rod. They brought me a great piece this week. I'm ready to go.
You ready to get after it?
I'm ready to get after it. Speaking of a great
I'm ready.
piece, look at this great looking paint scheme. Oh, big fan. Big fan of the KOA Ford Mustang this evening. All right, let's, I'm done with practice. I don't need any more practice, Outlaw.
You know, it goes so many laps around Daytona.
I don't need any more practice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just put the camera up here. I'm going to shoot the bull here in the chat. Might give me some water. Hydration, they say, is the key. Mike M. Can Outlaw turn his mic up just a little? Can't hear him good. Let me see if I can do that here.
Did you bring your lunchbox, Will, man, with your goodies in it this evening?
No, I did not.
Huh.
I did not. Let me see. This might create an echo. Let me know. Outlaw, would you care to talk a little bit?
Hey, testing 1 2, testing 1 2, 1 2 1 2.
The U.S. wins tonight, Vape. There's no doubt about it. Thank you very much for a forward. Thank you. Now,
I don't know, Will.
let me ask you: does Outlaw have any echo or anything like that? I had to mute that. What do you call it? I don't know. Whatever you call it in OBS. I had to mute him a couple of weeks ago because of the echo. Thank you, Michael Smithy. Yes, sir. Spasm. Dirty Dan said he would take a race credit for that. Thank you, Dan, for letting me know. Outlaw, we already got a prize for race number 1. David Griffin gave P4.
Yeah.
Gave
$4.99.
P4 $4.99 at Fuji, and that goes to Dan Taylor.
You know, I won many races at Fuji on Gran Turismo, Will, man. I won my first online race at Fuji on there.
I don't know why you don't get that Porsche Cup car. It's easy to drive, and I don't know why you don't race Fuji with us next time. It's a lot of fun. Truly is.
I don't know. Well, that Fuji's a fun track.
It is indeed.
Gotta go down the hill, then back up the mountain.
That's true. Oh, my. We just had a big wreck. Ooh, somebody's driving an Uno car. I like it.
Sounds like Warren Keith.
Is that
sounds like he's having a great time.
Yeah. Let's see how many drivers we got in here.
400 out here.
We have 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30 competitors at the moment.
Hey, buddy.
We will indeed have to run a heat race as all 9 race credit spots are accounted for. Yourself and myself makes 11.
Where's my father at?
I don't know. He might be working this evening.
You seen The Godfather in a while.
Yeah. It has been a while. Might be taking some time off from the iRacing.com simulator.
Possible. Possible.
It happens.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I've took a time or two off from iRacing myself.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. Sounds good. Mike M says you sound good. All right, good deal. Good deal. We'll leave it as is. And also, need to practice pit stops. You're right, Michael Johnson. Outlaw, I got myself a penalty at Fuji, and it cost me.
No way.
Yeah, it cost me. I was running, I was set for a podium finish. I was running third. No, I'm lying to you. I was running fourth. And I did not answer the black flag. Slow down penalty. Did not answer it. So they held me for 41 seconds.
It's terrible, Will, man.
Hey, got a good movie for you to watch. Hear me out.
You'd clean up your mess on pit road, you'd be a lot better.
I would not disagree with that.
You're a messy fella.
I am a messy fella. I got a movie for you to watch.
What is it, Will?
F1. F1. It's on Apple TV.
I've seen the previews of that. Not interested.
Well,
Not interested.
it's Days of Thunder for Formula One.
Not interested, Will, man.
Okay.
It ain't Cold Trickle and it ain't Oval. Ain't interested. Just throwing that out there, Will.
It's Sunny Hayes, Outlaw. Sunny Hayes.
Sunny Hayes.
Sunny Hayes. Yeah.
Infidel, how long was we without power last night? A good little while. It came back on early evening, but it was too late to race after it come on. So
yeah,
it was a mess last night. It was a hot mess here. We got a lot of snow in a short amount of time.
That is true. Yeah, thank you, Alex. That was a great movie, I thought.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie, Will, man. I don't know. I'd say I might watch it. Who knows? Who knows?
I tell you who would love it. It's your wife. Amber,
Think so?
Yeah, Amber loved it. Amber loved it.
What? Why would they like it?
It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Slow down here. Wait for these guys to catch up. Let's get in a little draft here and see what we can do.
Yeah, I agree. Alex. The new F1 car, a lot of passing going on this year. Whole lot of passing. I think we're looking at our pole sitter right here, Rick Javorka, in that 52 car. Speaking of
He's
which,
a pole daddy.
yeah. Speaking of which, let's go look at these paint schemes as we have 2.5 minutes remaining. That is going to be Richard Robb in the number 16 Greg Biffle machine. The 14 tonight belongs to Jim Jackson. The 55 is Joey Piletti. Dirty Dan Taylor is in the 25. That 11 car is Paul White. The 52. That man needs no introduction, Outlaw. That, of course, is Rick Javorka. The 79 plus Uno machine is Aaron Allman. That's a good-looking ride. I like it. The 29, little Peter Max flavor for you Dale fans. That is Brian Andrews. Brian Andrews in the 29. The 26 is Garrett White in the Whiteout Motorsports. The number 15 Goodwrench Service Plus is Sean McMinn. The 24 tonight is Eric Winkelspecht. The 37 belongs to Sean Royer. The 94, that belongs to Thelor Pinto. Let's see, where are we at here? Let's go right there. Number 21, the Robin Hood machine. That is a Corey Heim entry of Kyle Buchanan. The 24 tonight belongs to Warren Kyle Keith. The SKMcars.com Ford Mustang.
Sorry, Dan. I was just seeing if we could stay connected through the corners.
The 31 is Rick Goodell. Rick Goodell, spotter of the stars in the ARCA series.
No problem, dude. It was just getting
In at number 31. The 82 tonight belongs to Scott Ferguson. The 47 is Holt Johnston, Strictly Stock Motorsports. The number 91 is Chad Dinkins. That number 1 Busch Light entry is Carter Casey. It's a good-looking ride. The 25 tonight, we need to unmute this man. That is Chris Carter. Enable chat for user. There we go. That is Chris Carter, Columbus, Ohio's Chris Carter. This is George W. Buck in the Mach 10 Motorsport entry, a beautiful race car. That 3 car doing it for Dale tonight, that is Jason Marshall. The 23 is John Carter. That number 60, Irish Spring, of course. That is Vincent Guici on St. Patrick's Day, running the Irish Spring number 60 car. And there is my 17. That 18 is John Hargrove, race credit driver this evening. The 57 is Alex Cronky. This guy behind the wall, that 77. Ride the Dente. That is the Chili's Chevrolet of Outlaws. And then there's Richard Robb. I think we got everybody on. Let's see if we missed anybody. Jim Jackson. We get Jim Jackson? Yeah, we got Jim Jackson.
Great Big Jim.
Hey, Great Big Jim. Alex Cronky, Brian Andrews, Warren Keith, Chad Dankins, Scott Ferguson, Hargrove. Ethan Workman. We did not get Ethan Workman. He is just now connected, so he's not on the track. Dehan Fulton Hall is not yet on the track. That's going to give us 32 entries for a total of 26 spots. So you can do the mathematics. Drivers' top 15 finishers from our heat race will go on to the feature. Top 15 from the heat race. If you have taken a race credit entry, please do not run in the heat race. To recap, the race credit entries are John Hargrove, John Carter, Sean McMinn, Dan Taylor, Scott Ferguson, Dehan Fulton Hall, George Buck, Rick Javorka, and Paul White. All right, let's go qualify, Law. Let's do it. Kind of temperatures we got out here. 80 degrees.
I don't know.
80 degrees. You know this race is going to go into the nighttime, don't you?
I love it. The nighttime is the right time, Wheels.
That's true. You going to qualify in 4th or 5th?
I'm going to go 5th. I'll go 5th on.
I'll go 4th and see if that's any quicker. Let's experiment.
Right. We know it's going to be the second lap.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, there's a slight chance that our dad will join us this evening. He told me today he wants to run in it.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
He would be that 27th car.
It'd be fun if he does.
I hope so.
It would be fun.
Green flag.
176 at the line in 4th gear.
Here we go. 178 at the line.
Second lap, okay. Two was at 178 in 4th gear.
I was a mile an hour slower going down into turn 3 on my second lap than I was first lap.
Really?
Yeah. I was 177 first lap, second lap 176.
Lap 1 may be the hot one.
Yeah. 25th? Are you kidding me?
Wind, Outlaw.
It's the wind.
Jeez, how in the world do you go 26th at Daytona and ride the yellow line all the way around through there? What?
Checker flag.
I'm P8. 50.370. Carter Casey with a 297. I'm a 370. Yeah, I think fourth gear is the way to go.
Okay.
I think so.
Has to be.
Yeah. Now, Rick said the wind was blowing pretty hard, too. I don't know if you heard him.
My name ain't even on the standings. What?
It's 13 miles per hour coming straight, a headwind down the backstretch.
Where? I didn't even get a qualifying time in. No wonder.
What happened?
I have no idea. It said black flag warning on pit road. I guess I spun my tires a little bit, but that shouldn't take the time away, should it?
Yes, yes.